Welcome to week 19 of my Trading for a Living challenge, where the goal is to make over $1,000 every single week for the next 52 weeks. And in this video, I want to share with you a massive milestone that we've made as part of this challenge, as well as all the trades, all the charts, all that kind of good stuff. And make sure you like and subscribe. And if you are brand new, there is the playlist down below. Go check it out because we go all the way back to week one and you can see how we've generated this amount of trading income every single week. So week 19. So the big announcement here is that we have hit the highest weekly trading income goal. So across the 19 weeks, we made $1,285. And as you can see, that's the highest since we started, which is 25% over the weekly goal, which is absolutely fantastic. And the irony is that my stock positions keep going down, but we're making more money, which I can only imply that I'm being more aggressive, more at the money strikes to maximize the revenue expected. So very happy with that outcome. Again, I only spent about half an hour on this. It's ridiculous. And if you look at the outcome here, where as an cumulative point of view, week 19, we should be at 19.5. We're at 17, which is what, 13% behind? And look at how much time I've saved. I've saved nearly 39 to 40 hours every single week to only be down $2,500. And because of the $256, we crawled back 3% from 15 to 13. Last time we were there was around week 12. So I'm really glad that I've managed to capture up some of those losses. And again, if you have been paying attention week over week, you'll notice that the available balance is now back up over 12 grand. That can only mean that one of my puts that I had on, well, the only put I had on Meta, expired worthless. And I decided not to roll it, mainly down to I already smashed the target. So there was no need to put that additional risk on for this week. So if we head over to the trading tab, you can see I've only been really trading two stocks. That is Tesla and Meta. And as I always do, I always post the screenshots. So you guys can pause the video, have a look at what I'm doing if you want to really understand, the timings and all that kind of good stuff of the trades that I'm taking. So if we start with Tesla, for those who are new, will know that I own 300 shares at $282.50. And for the first time, I don't think I've done this for a while. Oh yes, I have actually done this for a while. Is that I've rolled my covered call option at the same strike. So I was in the money. I think if I have a look here on Friday, we're at highs of 196, 197. Tesla was trading. So it had this massive move up. I was in the money on Friday. So I decided to roll at the same strike because I thought Tesla would go down. And again, this is one reason why I love pivot so much. As you can see here, went straight to its December pivot and then as tanked back down again. So if you guys are not using pivots in your trading, you should be using pivots inside your trading. That's all I'll say on that one for now. So it was quite expensive to buy back because we were quite close to the money, 1,300, but then it was quite juicy income bringing in of 2,500. So as you can see, I made a net of 1,245, which again was the majority of that week's income. And if we have a look at what Tesla's been doing, again, as I said, it's been tanking down. I'm now out the money. Today is Wednesday. Market opens in about half an hour. And again, this trend line that I drew a couple of weeks ago is now testing that trend line at this kind of pivot level. So it could either go back down or it could go back up again. And the reason why it's down is down to the production numbers came out and the demand was a lot lower than what analysts expected. So that is Tesla. Again, if you got any comments on that, again, write me an email or comment down below if you've got any questions. But again, I'm probably going to hopefully look to continue to keep rolling at the 190 to see how much premium I get. And like I said, when you're starting to chase a goal, you don't put your strikes in positions where you really want to put them because you're kind of forced to based on what's happened with the volatility. Again, things that I've kind of noticed. If we have a look at Meta on this side here, week 19. So firstly, the 106 put has expired, worthless. And if I get Meta up, you can see here again, similar to Tesla, had this massive move up. And then, like I said, I had the 106, which was around this pivot level hit over here. And you can see that it's come all the way back down. So that expired worthless. I decided not to roll for the reasons I stated. I already hit the goal. And then what I decided to do here with this covered call, very, very similar to the Tesla one. I rolled it at the same strike. Very expensive to buy back, $5,000 and 5.3. I made a very, very small net credit of rolling this out, and I had to roll this out by 2 weeks. You had 2 weeks, maybe 3, if my maths is right, to really get some sort of a net credit on this one. Ideally, I wanted to roll up, but what I did see, again, talking about pivots, is you can see now it's come back down, which is good because, well, I say good, we want it to be up here, but I have a covered call at $96. So I kind of needed to come back down so I could roll my position up, follow the current price. But again, what do we have here? We have the December monthly pivot. And I'm saying this to you guys now. I bet any money that Meta will come down and touch that pivot. Was it 108? 108. So if anyone wants to buy a put option on Meta for the month of December with the strike of 109 or something like that, that's not a bad move to be making. That's my prediction. I'm even going to save this to say that is my prediction of where I think that this will go. So, I think for me, for Meta, I am playing defense, as you can see here, since I kind of done that. I've rolled it up by one strike before. So if I take all of this, well, including the 103, I still made money. I still made, since November the 4th, was that week, November the 4th to December the 23rd, I still made $169. Not a lot of money. I get that when I'm trying to make $1,000 a week. But Tesla, again, is still making up that amount of money. So that's my plan for Meta. Again, got 12,000 in equity to play with. Depending on how much I make, I'm going to try hopefully to get another $1,000. And I just realized this is the second week in a row that I hit over $1,000. So congratulations to me. Can I make it 3 months inside a row? And then just lastly, looking at the 2.5K month goal. And again, if you are new, the minimum goal is to make $2,500 because that's the bottom line expenses needed to pay for the fixed costs of mortgage, electricity, water, food, petrol, gas, whatever you want to call it. That's how much is needed on average for a US household. So I've already hit that this week. So any additional income on that would be a lot better. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5,000, 10,000, 10.5, 10.5K. 12.5K, and I've made 17K so far. So there will still be money left over in terms of if it was another kind of bad month for whatever reason. So I could take a month off. But as you said, there's no need. And this is why it's so important. I keep stressing it every single week. My positions are down. If I look at Meta as an example, I'm down on my position, but I'm still making money. And that's the power of options. And what I strongly suggest is that you check out this rolling video at the moment where I buy it in the money, or I sell it in the money put option on Coinbase, and I roll my position to get out of this, like a 4 or 5 part series. You'll learn a lot of information on there. So check that one out, and I shall see you guys in the next video.